Hello, our presentation is on impacts of creatine on muscle growth. All right, so our research problem and interest. Our problem statement is creatine safe and effective? And we're interested in this because we all go to the gym and we want to know if it's safe and if it's effective to use creatine. So there's a lot of controversy like surrounding creatine, with potential side effects like hair loss, liver damage, and bloating.
Awesome. And some of the benefits of creatine are it's cited to enhance muscle strength and muscle mass. It speeds up muscle recovery. And some common side effects of supplementation of creatine is water retention and some gas issues. And it's important to consult your doctor if you do face severe side effects.
So going into creatine usage, you can start by an optional loading phase, but if you were to do the loading phase, it's basically just to saturate your muscles more quickly by taking 20 grams daily. And if you want to, you could split the 20 grams into 4 doses. And typically the loading phase is between 5 days and a week. And then going into the maintenance phase, which you could go straight into or after the loading phase. The maintenance phase is between 3 and 5 grams daily. And that way, instead of loading your muscles up with water and saturating them immediately, you allow a gradual saturation. So it just takes more time. And then the optimal times to take creatine are around workouts. So between 30 minutes to an hour before or 30 minutes to an hour after a workout would be most ideal.
All right, and then yeah, so there is a scientific background and studies with creatine. So the studies are experimental and observational, and there are studies that show that it has long-term or it's safe to use long-term. There's trials that show no adverse effects up to 5 years, and the studies show that it is a performance enhancer. So the way it works is it increases ATP production, which allows for improved strength and endurance, and not just physical benefits. There's cognitive benefits, and it's shown to enhance brain function and memory.
Awesome. So now moving on to our data source and study selection, we were able to reference the John David Branch's meta-analysis on creatine, and we were able to reference this from the National Library of Medicine. The data extracted, um, the data was extracted from the article. We were able to use the effect size and percentage change from baseline, and we are able to also keep note of their comments of like significant improvement in lean body mass and so on. So
Cool. So now going into our numerical computation method, the method we chose was linear regression. Our independent variable is effect size, and our dependent variable is percent change from baseline. The reason we chose linear regression was because it allows direct examination of creatine's impact on muscle mass and also on performance. And you can see on the graph that we made on effective creatine on muscle growth and performance, there's an upward sloping trajectory.
Nice. So moving on to the results. So we do know that there's a positive relationship between creatine supplementation and its improvements on muscle mass and performance. And just based on the graph, you can see the effect size interpretation. So the scale of impact, it goes 0.2 is like small, 0.5 is moderate, and 0.8 is large. And since the percent change from baseline has a direct relationship with effect size, you can just see like how impactful it is on muscle mass and performance. And the validation of a hypothesis is higher supplementation is linked with significant improvements.
awesome. Is moving on to conclusion and impacts. We were able to conclude that creatine is effective in enhancing muscle mass and athletic performance. We're able to baseline this off of the statistical significance of the p-value being less than 0.05. This enables us to confirm our predictions, and we're able to base recommendations of recommending creatine on these statistical findings.
Cool. So now to conclude our project, we came up with a couple of future research ideas. The first one being testing viability across different athlete demographics. So like testing out on different types of athletes. Um, a second research idea could be comparative analysis with other supplements, which could include BCAAs or whey protein. And then our third research idea we came up with was potential for broader application in sports science.
Awesome. And these are some of the references we used, and thank you so much.